Hey guys, it's me. Um, yeah, this is my 92. We had a severe, let's just say, a severe coolant leak and a severe oil leak going on. So I just decided, hey, we're gonna reseal it. So got the intake manifold off, valve covers off, timing cover off. I mean, this thing's stripped down pretty good. Let's see, I gotta go through this wheel well. It's stripped down. So, um, the reason I did it is because like I said, it was leaking. I mean, this thing wouldn't hold 5 quarts of oil for, I don't know, more than a couple days. I mean, it was leaking that bad. Just hemorrhaging. Um, the water pump gasket had failed, thanks Velcro. And, timing cover gasket had failed. I mean, just everything. The water pump had a lot of resistance on it. I don't want to deal with it anymore. So let's see. There's the water pump on the ground there. Intake manifold and all the parts I put on this chair because I have nowhere else to put them. So I made a big order. I ordered all new gaskets and stuff. So far I've only had one package show up, just the water pump. So, but what I wanted to say is there's an easier way to doing this water pump. Instead of fighting it in the car, just take the whole timing cover off. It's real simple. You have to unbolt the water pump from this piece right here, which is like I believe the where the lower radiator hose connects, and then all of the Torx. There's Torx. I believe they're T40s, and a couple 15 or 13 millimeters. I believe they're 15 millimeters, and the timing cover just comes up with it, and it's always good to do the timing cover with it because here's the gasket. The timing cover is like this. It has these water jackets right here and right here, and those also leak coolant a lot. So as you can see, I believe this is the original gasket. It's super thin. It's a metal gasket. I mean, it doesn't seal well, and I mean, the Velcro gasket just deteriorated completely. Look at that. Broke apart into a million pieces when I pulled on it. It's garbage. So we're doing all of it. I got a metal gasket for the water pump this time. Got the intake gaskets. Someone did those actually. I'm kind of surprised. Someone did intake gaskets. They used Velcro ones, but these are metal again. Um, just don't use don't use paper gaskets. They don't last. I mean, what happens to paper when it gets wet? Just think about that. So I'm using metal or cork or rubber gaskets pretty much from now on, or got some Motorcraft engine caulk I've been using for stuff too. I did the whole oil pan with that. Oh, my lights burned out. Let's see if I can find it. It's the 7.3 caulk. Got it from the dealer. Let's see. Yeah, 7.3 diesel caulk. This stuff works great. Telling you, if you guys are gonna reseal like an oil pan or something and you can't find a gasket for it, go to a Ford dealer and get that. You can get they have aluminum engine, which is for like their 3.5, 3.7 V6s and stuff like that. And they have the 7.3 cog, which is self-etching. So with the 3.5, you got to make sure it's really clean when you lay it down. But with a 7.3 cog, you can kind of just put it on anything. I mean, I'm gonna clean this up still, just because I don't want it to leak. So I got some rags. I'm gonna have to get some brake clean later. And yeah, but I ordered a new thermostat, a 180-degree one instead of the 195, so it has better cooling. Um, What else did I order? I ordered wires because 2 of my number 2 and 5 are pinched, so I'm going to do those. They're a lot easier. Hey, just pointing that out. Your wires, your rear wires, guys, are a lot easier to do with the valve covers off. So we're going to do wires, a new thermostat, new water pump, new radiator cap because mine's covered in crust. Hold on. Let me see if I can show you guys this. It's got years of deck school on it. Don't use deck school. I switched over to green this year. This thing's really messed up. Look at that. I just don't think that's doing anything anymore.